It's happened. The chairman wants to see me at the close of business tonight.
Tonight? Well, I'm going with you, and jolly well give your chairman a piece of my mind.
Don't be ridiculous. That will only make matters worse. It's time we face it. In a few hours, I would have joined the ranks of the unemployed.
Oh, George, are you quite sure?
Quite sure. So I'm afraid the day has come.
Do you mean your mother's vase? Won't you miss it terribly?
It needs must, my dear. We always said we are saving it for a rainy day, and tomorrow it's set to pour.
George, do be careful. Mrs. Brill, let's go to the kitchen. You better sit down.
Miss Brill, it's not the dinner cooking.
Oh, don't you start! I've already opened all the windows.
I was only going to say this smells delicious.
The whole world has gone upside down.
Well, I never. That's why I put them.
What are they?
Stars. Gingerbread stars I hid once from my nanny. I always knew I hid them somewhere no one would find them, but the trouble was I couldn't find them either.
They're very bright.
Aren't they? Even after all this time. Here, let me help you. I used to dream that when I grew up I'd learn everything there was to know about the stars. It's funny, I hadn't thought about all that in years. I'm not usually sentimental.
It's good to look back sometimes.
Is it? I'm not so sure. Our man has dreams of walking with giants, to carve his niche in the edifice of time. Before the mortar of his zeal has the chance to congeal. The cup is dashed from his lips, the flame is snuffed a warning. He's brought to rack and ruin in his prime.
By Sarungo, Governor, that's the truth.
You know who I think it is? It's Mary Poppins. From the moment she stepped into this house, things began to happen to me. My world was calm, well-ordered, exemplary. Then came this person with chaos in her wake. And now my life's ambitions go in one fell blow. It's quite a bitter pill to take. It's that Poppins woman, she's responsible for all of this.
I know the very person. But what's that she's always saying? A spoonful of sugar, that is all it takes. It changes bread and water into tea and cakes. A spoonful of sugar goes a long, long way. So have yourself a healthy helping every day.
A healthy helping of trouble, if you ask me.
It's like you always say, Governor. You've got to grind, grind, grind at that grindstone. Childhood slips like sand in a sieve, and all at once they've up and grown, and then they flow. And it's too late for you to give just that spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down, the medicine go down. Medicine, go down.
Well,
Good luck, Governor.
thank you, Bert, and good luck to you too.
Father,
Yes.
we've come to say goodnight.
Yes. Good night.
Daddy, do you remember when we came to the bank?
Yes, I do.
Well, we were each given a sixpence and we were told to spend them carefully.
That's excellent advice. And what did you buy with them?
Nothing yet. We've kept them and we decided to give them to you.
I suppose Mary Poppins put you up to this.
No, she hasn't said a word about it, but We know it's been difficult for you lately and we haven't been much help.
So we figured a little extra cash might loosen things up a bit.
It's a whole shilling.
Thank you.
Good night, Daddy. We do love you, you know.
Jane! Do you remember when you asked me who Neleus's father was?
Yes?
It was Poseidon, king of the sea. Good night.
Mommy, Daddy's really worried, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But always remember that he loves you very much. And that's far more important than jobs, or houses, or anything else. Are you going to go to the banquet, dear? I wish he'd let me, but he won't. If only there was someone to speak up for him, to take his part, to show them what he's really like inside. Why can't he do that himself? Because he's a man, and a very proud one. Then you must go. I'd like to, but I'm afraid it just isn't possible.
Well, why not? Because I'm a woman. Mary Poppins says anything is possible if we can only get out of our own way.
Do you really believe that, Mary Poppins?
Anything can happen if you let it. Sometimes things are difficult, but you can let it. Doesn't have to be so.
Changes can be made.
You can move a mountain if you use a larger spade. Anything can happen, it's a marvel. You can be a butterfly or just stay love. Stretch your mind beyond fantastic. Dreams are made of strong elastic. Take some sound advice and don't forget it. Anything can happen if you let it.
I wonder.
Anything can happen if you let it. You won't know a challenge until you've met it. No one does it for you, no one but yourself. Fascinating violets get left upon the shelf. Anything can happen, just imagine. That should be my epitaph. I wear the badge in honor of this world's free thinkers. Those who see beyond their blinkers. Jelly isn't jelly till you set it. Anything can happen if you let it. If you reach for the stars, all you get are the stars. But we've found a whole new spin. If you reach for the heavens, you get the stars falling. Leave the birds, tuppence above, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence above. Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence above.
In order, paying our debts, risking our investments, hedging our bets. Mr. Banks is here. Come in, Banks. Trading in futures, jobs on the line.
Well, Banks, how did it happen? You turned down a scheme that was bound to make billions. We want to know why.
Then I'll tell it to you. I refused Mr. Von Hustler because the scheme was hollow. It had no substance. It had no meaning outside the walls of the bank. Sure, we talked about the profits and the assets and the growth, but there wasn't a word about people. I know as far as you all are concerned, any man has any value in real life, then he's a washout. I'm afraid I do value it, gentlemen. In short, George Banks, Esquire, has rediscovered the human race. And I apologize for ruining the bank, but I will not apologize for understanding there are more important things in life than making money.
Ruining the bank. Ruining the bank. My dear chap, haven't you heard? You've saved our banking. Von Hustler's scheme has ruined our rival. We're set to make a fortune.
Oh my word.
Well, that's just it. We very much might hope you'd tell us how you did it. Just give us the word, and quite safe with us.
Give you the word. Give you the word. Give you the word. I'll give you a word, all right. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious! Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious! Oh, sure, thank you!
Thanks.
Forgive him! It's not his fault. It is Nanny Miss Andrew.
The Holy Terror? She taught me everything I know.
Now's your chance to forget it.
Yes, and if you want to fight about it, then you've come to the right woman.
No, it's all right, darling, it's all right. I haven't lost the bank any money at all. I've made him a fortune.
Gentlemen, madam, if you please, we still have some business to discuss. Very well. Banks, or George, by way of recompense, we'd like to offer you the job of senior manager with a rated W.
Exactly how much has he made for you?
Triple. Quadruple your present rate.
Close your mouth, George. We're not a codfish.
Well,
I accept. But you must know from now on, my family comes first.
agreed.
Agreed.